it is Sarah, our Stitching Kingdom. Welcome, welcome. It is Monday, November 15th. We are halfway through November, my friends. Where's this year going? It's just speeding by. And I am a little washed out. Oh, got the sun shining, but no light over here. Let me see if this probably does not help. That helps a little bit, evens it out a bit. I want to welcome you to my Flosstube channel, a channel about cross stitch and other crafts. I've got some knitting today. Hey, Miss Kara, I have some knitting, and I have some haul, and I have some progress. And like whenever I get onto Virtual Stitchers, Laurel's like, "Are you working on your obsession?" Because yes, I am obsessed. So we'll just hop right in. First off, welcome to any new visitors. Welcome to my returning visitors, my returning friends, and those that have stuck with me from the very beginning, or found me and have continued on this fun journey. Wanted to give a special shout out to Tess Stitches. She's been laid up with I believe, knee injury. She's been recovering from knee surgery, and she's been watching my videos from the beginning, and there's at least 3 years of them, so thank you so very much, Tess, for watching and leaving your 3 little purple hearts. I love it. So, and speaking of that, in the comments, if you're a Flosstuber or anything like that, if I reply, I learned this from Mel, Patchy Pony Stitcher. It's a great little way of just saying, hey, I'm here, great video, thinking about you. Just it encompasses a whole range of just, hey, how you doing? And she does 3 little ponies, the pony emoji, and I do 3 flamingos, and every once in a while I'll throw a heart in there. So if you see that, if you see the 3 little flamingos and a heart, that's me just saying hi. And yeah, I just love it. It's just such a good idea, and because I know a lot of us either watch on our phones or watch on TVs, and sometimes you can't like type out a whole whole thing. I watch on my computer sometimes. Pardon me. Instead of Flosstube stitching, it was Flosstube yawning, or Flosstube runny nose. It's a stuffy nose. I think I'm still tired. It was Flosstube yawning. I apologize about that. I watch on my computer, but my keyboard is kind of over there, and I'm usually stitching, and so I can easily just, right click on my mouse on the emoji and click, 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 and there you go. So, but it's just my little way of saying, hey, how you doing? And I love that. Got that from Mel years ago, and so, yes. And so, if everybody, and I'll link it in the end screen and in a card, but I'm doing a giveaway for 700 subscribers and for my 3-year Flosstube anniversary. So that's why we're on season 4 now, which is really fun. And but you want to go back onto episode 1, season 4, episode 1, and you'll say butterfly for the butterfly pattern, and it's a whole kit, dimensions kit, pre-sorted floss, or moth for HL's moth. And this does not come with fabric. I figured you don't have to choose your fabric, but it is a conversion. It's got a different color conversion from the from DMC and NPI. It is in Classic Color Works, it looks like. Yes. So, but this is HL's moth, so you would say moth. I got this thinking I'd stitch it, and I mean, I love it. Love it. But I just, yeah. It's that sable thing, and you gotta kind of choose what you want to do. So, butterfly for the butterfly, or moth for the moth, but not on this one. On Flosstube 1. Season 4, episode 1, not my very first one. No. And, yeah, you can enter for both. You can only win one. But I will do drawing for that in December, my first Flosstube in December. And that's just because we're going over a week. And I didn't record last week because I only had one thing I was working on, and it was just like, woo. But granted, here we are. We are at 5 minutes already, and I haven't shown you anything. I've just yammered on. So, knitting or stitching? Oh, you want knitting first? Okay. I heard ya. So this is my fun little bag. I got this bag from Stitch West. This is a new style of bag that Jenny was designing. I like the pocket back here, and then it zips right here. And so I have a shorty sock finished. I think I should have gone a little bit longer. I tried it on Alice and she said it was a little small. So we may have to stitch her another, but it's a good thing I have plenty of this. But I can always undo it. Anywho's, I think I might do that. Anyhow, because there's some issues in this one. But this is a little shorty sock for Miss Alice, and I do think that is too small for her. We shall see. I tried it on her, and she was like, Mom, it's fine. And then she's like, no, Mom, it's a little small. So I've gotten to the heel flap on her neck sock. And is it just me? Any of you sock knitters out there? Is one sock just super special when you start it? Like, I always have one sock that I'm like, usually the first sock is nothing but issues, nothing but problems. And the second sock is like, oh, you've done this before, do. And I'm like, but, so that's the little heel flap. Starting on that. So it has to be 2.5 inches, which is the width of a US dollar currency. So there's the little gotcha tidbit for that, for your day. Little brain tickler. I was in the car and I didn't have my little portable measuring tape. It was in a different bag. And I was like, 2.5 inches? How am I going to know what's 2.5 inches? And I, went to the Google, and it was like, oh, you can use the side, the up and down side, the height of a dollar. That is 2.5 inches. And I was like, well, that's cool. And then I want to say that the length is like 6 inches or something like that. So, okay, are you ready? Are you ready to see this amazingness? I did post a sneak peek on my community tab, but it just does not do this justice. Look how close it is, my friends. Look at how close it is. So, look at that. I've got about 40 something dense road stitches to go over here. And then in these areas right here and here, I missed an eyelet stitch, so I need to go back and do that. And then same over, let's see here. It's the same here. It's in these areas. Those are eyelet, or the rice stitches. And then all my, stitching part will be complete. And I was looking at the back stitching diagram. It's gonna go so fast. And so beading shall commence hopefully this week on it. I am so excited. We're going to Texas. We're driving down, visiting some family friends there. We're leaving on Saturday, and so this will not be going with me, but I will be actually taking my year around the holidays, or my around the holidays by Hands on Design, because those are easy little guys to do. Oops, got some extra in case I needed it. But like these ones to put on the hat. So I think I'm gonna work on some of these, because these are definitely going to be a Finish That Stitch December, and I need to have like a finishing Friday or FFOing Friday or something like that. But yes, that's Chatelaine Designs, Blue Moroccan Lace, and done on 28 count antique white, super plain. I think Tess, you ordered this kit, right? Yes, because we were talking about it. And she's thinking of doing it like on a chocolate brown, which I think would be really cool too. I've seen it done on black. The black kind of intimidates me, but it's fun. fine. I'm going to be stitching Octopus Treasure Cave on the black called for. Oh, and the other change I did, in this area right here, sorry, Ross is working and doing some stuff. It looks like a little butterfly. This was like a complex, they called it a woven stitch right there. And, yeah, it was just like, the instructions were not there on the pattern, and going into the errata part in the Chatelaine support group type thing, it just didn't have like really good directions on how to do this woven stitch. And I looked at it and I'm like, I really don't like that. It does not fit anywhere. It doesn't, nothing. So I just filled it in with that color and I think it looks better. So there you go. So sorry, but yeah. Anywho, so that's what it is. That's the goal. I should be finished with those dense road stitches hopefully by tonight. Rice stitches are super easy, so we're gonna get to beading this week, and then the back stitching, and then we'll get to beading this week. Like I've told, like Laurel says, I'm obsessed. I can see the end in sight, and I'm just like, oh, finish, finish, finish. So yes, I got a little bit of haul in, and so this is from Live and Die LA. She does like the Friday night fight nights like Brandy does. Mystic Fabrics does hers on Sunday morning. Those actually kind of look similar in that light. But I mean, what I like about Misty's is you can, there's the ones that are like the battle fabrics or whatever. And then she has ones that are like web colors and just all this that she has that are already pre-dyed, that if you want anything, you can just go into that album and it's already there and you don't have to fight for anything. Valerie Live and Die also has something similar to that on her Facebook group, and I will link her group in her website below as well. She had one that was like trick or treat, and you could do trick or treat fabric or trick or treat floss, because Laurel got the floss, and then she had skeins of floss dyed and said, you know, it's this much for this many skeins, just let me know how much you want. So kind of like a Mo sale, where Mo sale would do her silks and stuff and say, I have X number of you know, X number here, order what you want, say how many you want is left, but we don't have to do that on that one. So I did, these are both 18 count Ada. Trick is called Radioactive, and ooh, it's really looking good in this light. I don't know if you guys can, if y'all, yeah, no, we may have to deal with the crinkles, because it's, now that I have it in the natural light out here, it is gorgeous. Ooh, it's even better unfolded. Ooh, I'll fold it in half there. But it's like this really pretty orangey purple. Does look a little bit like radioactive sludge. I have to hold it back here because I think if I get it too close to the camera, it's, oh, there it goes. Look at that, it's so pretty. Pixie would be really pretty on that, Honora. But not the Bewitching Sea Pixie. It's looking a little bit like Dark Queen of the Sea to me. It's okay. It's a different format, I get it, but when I was looking at it last night on Mira, because, you know, we call the 14th of every month is a Mira Eve, because they do release the new designs, but it was just kind of like, ooh, that looks a lot like Dark Queen of the Sea, but sorry, wrinkles. And I get people do similar stuff, but yeah, it's different, but it's not. Oh, this is gorgeous. And then the treat is called Sage and Eggplant, and that is gorgeous. That is really, really pretty. Not sure what I'm going to put on that, but I like that kind of spiral that she put in there. That's really pretty. I have to find a really perfect. Ooh. No, I think that's gonna be too, that might not look okay on that, maybe. Wheels are spinning, uh-oh, I folded that completely wrong. But yes, and then I got some some floss, because I thought it was really pretty. She also does like sneak peeks and stuff on her Facebook group. And so I got 10 yards of Maleficent. So it's very Maleficent-y colors, the purples, the greens, the blacks. And then this is because, so in Guild Wars 2, I have a weapon that's a legendary weapon called the Bifrost. And so if you're familiar, it's Rainbow Bridge type of thing. But yes, those are definitely very pretty Bifrosty North colors. There you go. So I got 10 yards of that. So that was really fun. My friend Andrea, she gifted me this cute thing. It is a buttons and beads pack. She had a second one and she's like, here you go. So thank you, Andrea. And then I'm borrowing a pattern from a friend. And so I got that in the mail, shipped to me before I send it back to her or whoever she wants me to send it on to. But she included this adorable needle minder from Maples Minders and More. And it's a flamingo, but it's got a rose in its butt. I love it. So I'm going to have to put that on the project. And then this is the pattern I'm borrowing, which I was thinking, I don't know, might be too dark. This would be a good stargazer though. Ooh, there you go. But it's very moon. And I think I'm going to put it like on a light purple or something like that, kind of like a sky. Because this does not do the dark, or the lamb's wool toasted, yeah, lamb's wool does not do this beauty any favors. My friend that stitched this put it on like a really pretty pale purple, so I'm excited. There's blending filament. But it's so pretty. I'm excited to stitch her. So she's going to be on my plans for next year. Speaking of plans, oh, I need to put her back in this lovely bag so she does not get ruined. I need to make my working copy and then put it back in the bag. So my plans for next year, I'm wanting to hit my whips, but I'm also wanting to have some starts. And so I'm going to do something, I guess, I'm not a member of No New Starts, but some of my friends are, and so I'm hearing, you know, just you hear what people talk about. And Carla's, also Carla Pagan, she is an administrator, I think, of No New Starts. But I think they're doing something where it's like a 1-for-1 type of thing. So I'm doing something similar that I was thinking of doing. So, and then I'm going to do kind of my own little stitch along type thing. But I do want to touch every single one of my whips. I want to try to do that. And I think on my Whip Go board, I'm going to be doing a designer or like a size, like a mix of that. I'm not going to call out specific projects. I'm going to do like a designer or a size, or one that's a stitch along or something like that. I think that's what I'm going to do on my Whip Go. And then do the days on those as well, like I did, because I think that worked really, really well, instead of a like focus of you must do 1,000 stitches on the small, because that does not work very well. I think that's all I have. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, or have a great Thanksgiving. See, I'm in vacation mode already and my brain is just going. Hope you're going to have a great, be safe. Thank you for coming here, spending some time with me, and yeah, just having fun. Take care, have a great week, and I won't be recording next week, but I will record the week after, and so have a great one. See you later, my friends. Bye.